Okay, I'm going to do a video on the cost comparison between Ireland and Cayman Islands, which are two real good places to cut back on taxes. And I'll do a separate video on a new residency by investment program. I say it's new, it's pretty new, that the Cayman Islands has come out with that will get you citizenship. And the cost factor is not that high, okay? Now, one thing I do want to tell you before I go through this comparison, you can go to, it's going to end up being around $20,000 a year on this residency program, which I'm going to go through on another video. But Ireland has a retirement visa that literally you can go there and then have a business outside the country and then live in Ireland and pay almost nothing, whereas the Cayman residency program, you're still going to have to pay something. But I want to go over the differences in these two places because they're different in a lot of ways, but the tax laws are similar in that you can literally get your income taxes to zero in both places. But overall, your taxes in Ireland, if you know how to do it right, can literally be less than what you'd pay in a pure tax saving country like the Caymans. And let me explain to you why, and then I'm going to go through this comparison in the different areas with the Caymans versus Ireland. Caymans has got a pure tax saving status, which means there's no income tax and there is no capital gains tax, and there's also no corporate income taxes, okay? But the Caymans is a very expensive place to live, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. Very, very expensive place, one of the most expensive places in the world to live. You hear about Ireland being expensive, well, Caymans is even higher, okay? Now, they do have a lot of things that you need to know about on taxes, though. One of them is you can literally end up saving a lot more in taxes, overall taxes, in Ireland than you do in the Caymans. Let me tell you why. Okay, Caymans is a pure tax haven, but the problem is you do have very, very high import duties due to the fact they don't have an income tax for individuals or for corporations. Okay, now due to the fact they don't have those taxes, they hit you like hell on import duties, and which in essence that is a tax. Okay. Now, if you go to Ireland, you can go there on what's called a non-dom status program, and you can actually determine what your taxes are based on what you pull, in the country, because they're going to tax you only on remitted funds. And I've got other videos on how you can get those taxes to zero. Okay, that you can just pull them up. We've got several on Ireland on that. But this is the key right here. Your import duties are going to be a lot less in Ireland than they are in the Cayman Islands. So your consumption taxes are going to be a lot less in a place like Ireland than it would in the Cayman Islands. Now, and you got to look at that because you got to look at overall taxes. Another thing, too, that's kind of unique about Ireland is it's got a lot of income tax treaties with a lot of countries that the Caymans does not have. That can save you a fortune on withholding taxes on dividends if you know and you understand how that works, okay? Now, let me go through some of the differences here in the cost of living. The weather's totally different. I mean, the Caymans is a lot better for weather, except you do have hurricanes. I mean, you're going to have to know that, but you're going to have also rainy weather a lot in Ireland. So you got to decide which one you like the best there. But they both have their advantages on this. Okay, now let's look at cost of living. The cost of living in the Cayman Islands is $3,360 US dollars. This is for one person in a month. Ireland is $2,387. Okay, now the cost of living for a family in the Caymans is $8,320 in a month. It's $5,314 in Ireland. So almost half the difference. One person to rent in the Caymans is $2,276. In Ireland is $1,566 a month. A family to rent in the family to actually rent in the Caymans is $4,832 a month. It's $2,706 in Ireland. So you're looking about almost twice across the board. That's how much expensive it is because of everything costs more there to buy internally. Food expenses, $820 in the Caymans. You're looking at about $554 in Ireland. It's almost twice the difference there. Transport expenses actually a lot cheaper in the Caymans, although gas is more expensive, but you can park your car downtown and then you just go everywhere you want to go. Whereas Ireland, you got to go all the way across town to every place you go to. So your gas expenses will be more at $124 in a month versus $58.60 in the Caymans. Now, the monthly salary after tax, you're looking at $4,647 in the Caymans versus in Ireland, $3,255. Now, let me explain to you, this is not with the non-dom. A non-dom, you can get it, you can get it down to where you're probably going to clear more in Ireland. And if you include import duties, you're definitely going to clear it more in Ireland than you would in the Cayman Islands, because they're taking an assumption that you've got a business and you're doing it locally in Ireland. If you're doing it outside the country, you can get your taxes to zero, and you can clear it literally more in Ireland than you would in the Cayman Islands. GDP per capita is $99,625. In the Caymans, it's $104,000 in Ireland. So these are two big high-income places. Human Freedom Index is 8.10 in the Caymans, and it's 8.79 in Ireland. Life expectancy is almost exactly the same in both places, 82.2 in the Caymans and 82.1 in Ireland. Now, the Corruption Perception Index is 76 in the Caymans, 77 in Ireland. English-speaking percentage, 76.6% in the Caymans and 98.4% in Ireland. You get a lot of people from Colombia and different places that go and work in the Caymans. That's why it's not as high as Ireland is. Now, higher education is 19 with the Caymans, and it's 88 with Ireland. So you're going to have a lot more to choose from with higher education in Ireland than you would with the Caymans. Quality of life is 80 in the Caymans, and it's 93 in Ireland. Your health care is real good in the Caymans, probably one of the best in the Caribbean, but it's not going to be Ireland. You're going to be able to get anything done in Ireland that you want to get done. Caymans, some of the stuff you're going to have to go off the island to get done. Population, you're looking at 65,500 in the Caymans, and it's 5.12 million in Ireland. Now, so which one's better? You're going to have to look at your own situation and decide on that. I'm going to have a video on the residency program, this new residency program that the Caymans has, and I would take a look at that, because you don't have to fork out that much money. It's just an annual fee to actually get the passport, but it will take you around 10 years to get the passport, whereas in the Irish passport, going in as a retirement type visa and then having a business outside the country, or you don't even have to have a business. You can just basically retire there. You're looking at getting the passport in about 6 years. If you want to know more on this, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com. Just ask for some help. And I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button at the right of your screen right here, and you get new videos automatically as they come out. And I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.